With 8 live-action series, 3 animated ones, and 13 movies, this science fiction franchise spans generations, decades of television, and multiple realities on the multiverse as a result of its iconic characters. It's common for Star Trek captains to be alone and married to their starships, but some have found love and started families. Keep watching till the end of this video to see the 4 captains who fixed Star Trek's saddest trope. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. 4 captains of Star Trek broke the Star Trek franchise's saddest trope, which is that starship captains are usually lonely figures without significant others and families. In the sci-fi genre, Star Trek is one of the most progressive shows out there because every new show or movie is designed to reflect the time period when it was created. The perspective of Gene Roddenberry, Star Trek's creator, is still prevalent in certain aspects of the series. Roddenberry originally envisioned Captain Kirk, and Captain Pike before him, as a heroic leader in the tradition of Horatio Hornblower. And even today, the idea of a starship captain being married to their vessel is common. As Captain James T. Kirk's one true love was always the Starship Enterprise, he never married despite his many romances. Kirk's closest friends, Spock and Dr. Leonard McCoy, also remained bachelors, but sadly none of them had children. It's even more infamous than Captain Jean-Luc Picard remained single for all of his life. And Star Trek Picard Season 2 explored the reasons why. Star Trek prodigies Admiral Catherine Janeway is also single, even though shippers hoped she romances Captain Chakotay. Captain Jonathan Archer on Star Trek Enterprise is unknown to have a family or spouse. 4 of Star Trek captains have, however, become husbands or wives, found healthy relationships, and started families, breaking the sad trope. In addition, 3 of them are black Star Trek captains. Now, who are these captains? Well, number 1, Captain Will Riker and Deanna Troi married and had a family. Will Riker was never going to become captain of the Enterprise, just as Jean-Luc Picard never did. The Troi Rikers married their Imizadi Deanna Troi in Star Trek Nemesis after he finally accepted captaincy. They left the USS Enterprise E to take command of the USS Titan. But their most important achievement was starting a family. Despite moving to Nephethine due to its healing properties, their son Thaddeus died of mendaxic neuroclerosis. In spite of this, Will and Deanna are loving parents to their daughter, Kestra, and the Troi Riker family will return to the series in Season 3 of Star Trek Picard. Number 2, Captain Benjamin Sisko gets married to Cassidy Yates. As a single black father raising his young son, Jake Sisko, Captain Benjamin Sisko has already made Star Trek history as one of the first black fathers in the series. As someone who's very family-oriented at heart, Ben started a relationship with Captain Cassidy Yates, and they remained committed to each other even after Cassidy was sentenced to prison for her involvement in helping the Marquis. Towards the end of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Ben and Cassidy got married, so began the real-life story. At the end of the Dominion War, she was pregnant when Captain Sisko became one with the Prophets and became a non-linear being, and became one with the Prophets. There's still a long way to go before Sisko returns to DS9 as he promised to do, and Cassidy, Jake, and DS9 fans are still waiting. Number 3, Captain Michael Burnham fell in love with Book. As soon as Commander Michael Burnham entered the 32nd century, she encountered Cleveland Booker, the love of her life. A year before the USS Discovery joined Michael in 3189, Book was Burnham's best friend and lover. And when she returned to Starfleet and became the Discovery's captain, Book was with her as well. During Star Trek Discovery Season 4, Michael's love story with Book survived its greatest test when he went rogue against the Federation, as Captain Burnham tried to balance Starfleet in a relationship. While Captain Saru and Navarre President Tirana may challenge Burnham and Book, the galaxy's top romance remains Burnham and Book. Number 4, Captain Carol Freeman serves with her daughter. A captain on Star Trek Lower Decks has the unenviable task of keeping her rebellious daughter, Ensign Beckett Mariner, under control while commanding the USS Cerritos. In Star Trek Lower Decks Season 3, Captain Freeman kicked Mariner off the Cerritos. But Mariner's heroic mother, Captain Freeman, welcomed her back with open arms despite the fact that her father, Alonzo Freeman, is an admiral. As a family, the Freemans are a model of how Starfleet works. These tropes surely made our heart whole. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.